This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. Now I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all coming to the video. Appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. And like I said before, the number one goal over here is to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. With that said, y'all the star, I'm just the messenger, people. So I'm bringing you some more 2A news. Now, we have more gun owners out there losing their Second Amendment. I'm telling you, a lot of gun owners are losing their Second Amendment in this pandemic, people. So we have a situation at the Walgreens. Now, this was at a Walgreens between two Walgreens shoppers. Now, before we get into the video, now, this gun owner that has been charged with pointing his farm at another Walgreens shopper, I want to note that he was a cancer survivor and everything. So he had some health conditions and stuff like that. So, you know, to get into the story, the gun owner had asked another shopper that he needs to put on a mask and everything. So, you know, so I guess, you know, they go back and forth. It got confrontational and everything. So it was so confrontational that, you know, it ended up spilling into the Walgreens parking lot. So I guess it got even more heated. Now, with that said, these are the things that I've been talking about as a gun owner. Your mindset. You have to think differently when you're carrying a firearm, when you're a gun owner and stuff, when you're out in public dealing with people. You know, everybody is not going to agree, you know, to what needs to be done. You know, when we got this mask policy, some people just is not going to follow directions. But it's not your job to be out here to tell people what they need to be doing and everything. So we don't want to put ourselves in situations. We want to stay out of them situations. So, you know, it spilled into the parking lot, this heated argument and everything. So one thing led to another. The gun owner went into his vehicle, retrieved his firearm, and he pretty much pointed it at the other Walgreens shopper. Now, you know what that led to? That led to pretty much the police being called and everything. And, you know, the gun owner who retrieved his weapon, he gets in the vehicle and he leaves. So he was identified and later on arrested. So, you know, when the police went to arrest him, he complained about some health issues and everything. So they ended up transporting him to the hospital for treatment before they took him to jail. So now he's been hit with all kinds of felony charges. And see, this is what I'm talking about, people. Stuff like this. You have to have a different mindset out there carrying a firearm. Now, they also noted that the guy had many options before this happened. He could have waited out in the vehicle in the parking lot till his prescription was ready and stuff like that. He could have did multiple things to avoid this situation. And see, this is stuff that I'm talking about. You have to avoid these type things. Sometimes you have to walk away and everything. So, you know, right now, when it comes to a situation with the masks and stuff like that, a lot of gun owners has been getting confrontations over people wearing masks, whether somebody wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. And like I said, you have a bigger goal, people, a bigger goal. That is to keep your Second Amendment and also to defend your family and stuff like that when you have to with your firearm. We don't want to be brandishing firearms. We don't want to be using firearms to make someone do something. And in this case, that's what it seemed like. You know, I guess, you know, show the firearm, I guess to win the argument or whatever, or make someone do something they don't want to do. And so in this particular situation, then this gun owner is facing all types of felony charges, even though he has some health conditions and stuff like that. And so now he have to deal with the courts. And I'm quite sure that they pretty much confiscated the firearm and stuff like that. And like I said, people, these red flag laws that they put in place is put in place for a purpose. They put in place way before this pandemic, but now it is shining because you see all this stuff that's going on. People are freaking out everywhere. And so as gun owners, we have to have a mindset that, you know, you have to de-escalate the situation and walk away to avoid these situations, not get into them. And, you know, I look at a lot of stuff where people have been doing this, and you got some people who they're for that. But guess what? You know, they got laws in this state. Yeah, they got laws in these states. They got laws in these states that'll work with you and work against you all at the same time. So, you know, that's something that you have to think about. And, you know, in recent, lot of articles and stuff I've been looking at, it's like these laws are going against gun owners. And, you know, we have to be bigger than the people that's out there. We have to, you know what I'm saying, we have to show a little bit more, how can I say it, patience out there. You got to be patient, people, as a gun owner. Now, if you're gonna go out there with this mentality that you got a farm and can't nobody tell you nothing and all this kind of stuff, guess what? You're on a good path to lose your Second Amendment. And so far, what we've been seeing is gun owners going getting confrontational stuff. Guess what? They end up with felony charges. And guess what? That's gonna pretty much bar you from owning farms and everything. So with the rest of us, I'm talking about we're gonna have to keep doing things and keep our Second Amendment, and we're gonna have to keep fighting all the other laws that's out there and everything. But personally, gun owners can do a lot of things to stop a lot of these laws and everything. So just want to talk about that a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.